investigator. He's a SWAT elements and ready to go forward and wanting to do their best to help the family, help find Nancy. And like everyone said, this is probably going to happen 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 more times. We're going to follow up on every lead, especially if it involves a person. We're going to get there, check it out, and just firmly deny that it's viable. And just keep working it like they would and following up on as many of those tips as they can.
You know, well, how do you see it? I've seen people, a lot of people, when they talk about this, they say, well, if you look at the Sarnia brothers, right? It took a few days, but they got the Brown shooter. You know, we often, when a story is in the public media lens, we don't see person after person brought in publicly. At least we're not aware of it, right? As we are in this case.
Well, what's the most important thing is that they have people that they're looking at.
You think they do?
Absolutely. They don't throw your eggs in one basket. I'm sure with some of the tips and the many tips that are coming in, some of them equal to each other from different people that has validity.
Yeah.
So they will go out and do that. And like yesterday, you know, when they said the car stop was made, they were, the FBI and the airport person were the ones that were following that car. It wasn't done by some police car stuck in that car. So they knew who they were looking for. And that's exactly what they have. Yes. And the name of the game is to catch that individual and have the number one name, probably true.
All right, thank you all very much. And next, TMZ receiving a new note and breaking new news. The sender of that note is not the kidnapper, but claims to know who is. Harvey Levin, founder of TMZ, is here next. Plus, the FBI tonight searching in Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood. Her neighbor of 11 years joins us to talk about the significance of where agents are searching right now. And lawmakers on both sides looking into Attorney General Pam Bondi over the Epstein files.
And I told you about that Attorney General before you started.
You don't tell me all the detail. I saw what you did in the Senate.
Aaron Burnett out front. Brought to you by Fisher Investments. Clearly different money management.
So I heard Fisher Investments is a fiduciary.
Yes. We always put clients first, even if that means a little straight talk.
Like what?
We tell our clients what they need to do. Like if their lifestyle might lead them down a little bit. Other times, we keep calling for mistakes that can impact the future. At Fisher, we use a disciplined approach, keeping you on track for a comfortable retirement. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Just put the others. That's my job. Nature. The #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Why choose a sleep number smart bed? Can it keep me warm when I'm cold?
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep number doesn't matter.
Can I have my size softer?
I think my size preference sleep number does matter. It's ideal for escape and discomfort all night. You know how to sleep better and better? Sleep number does matter.
And now our best deals are on. Take 50% off our limited edition mattress. Plus free premium delivery with any benefits. Check it out at a Sleep Number store near you. When dry eyes need a boost. Up to 10 hours of relief to help you keep going. Relief every blink. At Ancestry, we believe every question about the past is a spark. And curiosity strikes. About the everyday lives of your family. We're here with answers only your ancestors can provide. How is your family woven into 250 years of U.S. history? Find out now at Ancestry.
Taxes, just updates. Now taxes, attorney tax expert. Doing it all for you. Just history. Now this is taxes. AJ Attorney Tax.
Then I realized when you bundle and when you save on insurance is everything.
Like you're talking my love language.
I think taking your classes online.
Oh.
Only pay for what you need every day.
trustworthy caller in the kitchen, consumers came into our kitchen.
You treated it like this was great.
So when you needed a godfather for a baby,
I couldn't trust anyone else. I do kitchens. Angie, you want to trust, find the ones you trust.
New Sensodyne clinical repair is absolutely amazing. When your teeth are sensitive, they need special care. New Sensodyne clinical repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I recommend Sensodyne clinical repair.
OCD is more than what you see on TV and in movies. It comes with unrelenting, intrusive images, thoughts, and urges. If you have OCD and need help, you can get better. Specialized people. Go to nocd.com. Don't go wrong. Over the course of the last 4 years, I've never had an opportunity to speak about this in public before. It's disaster. The channel on the top. March 1st on CNN. Stay loosely back.
Breaking news, TMC's Harvey Levin has some new reporting on the Nancy Guthrie investigation. This week, the breaking news was started, received the initial ransom note for Guthrie. TMC is now reporting that they've received a new note today from someone who said they are not the kidnapper, but they know who the kidnapper is. And then this individual is handed one Bitcoin, which is currently valued about $67,000 in exchange for the information about the kidnapper. So TMZ found that Harvey Levin is now out front. So Harvey, okay, you got a lot of new information here, but I guess let's just start with this note that you've received. You said they found a Bitcoin address in there, different than the one in the original note, obviously this person sending it over in person. You verified that note. So what can you tell us? Any payments, activity on this new address, and what about this letter?
We have to communicate. The letter essentially says, I tried to get in touch with Savannah's brother and sister to no avail. And they sent it to us then, and they said if they want to get the name of the individual who is involved in this kidnapping, send the Bitcoin, give us a Bitcoin through this address. And they say time is more than irrelevant. That's the way it ends. Time is more than relevant. We have sent this on to the FBI and to the Sheriff's Department, and that's all we have heard. I was thinking about this. Doing it this way, I'm not sure is a crime. Now, if this is a ruse, and they are just trying to get money without having information, then it's a crime. But I'm not sure the letter itself is a crime. What they're saying is, I'm willing to give you information, but I want a Bitcoin. I'm not sure that's a crime.
I mean, so when you look at a letter like this, I mean, obviously you could think of it as a ruse. This is a person trying to jump on this and get $67,000 and then get nothing. I mean, obviously we don't see that that's possible. But as you look at it, is there anything that stands out to you to suggest that this person does know who the kidnapper is or doesn't know?
No. Honestly, no. The FBI certainly wanted it, as did the Sheriff's Department. And that's about all I can tell you about it.
All right, so I'm also curious, Harvey, how you think about it this way. I mean, I would say the rough value of Bitcoin, right, is $67,000. Now, the FBI has a reward of $50,000 for information, which would ostensibly be much more difficult to collect, obviously. But I guess if you ever sent this to the judge who the kidnapper is, how do you kind of think through the logic here as to why they do this to try to get the 67 as opposed to, all in the FBI and doing the right thing and
because there have been cases in the past, I think we've all covered them, where the reward money is not given to somebody you would think at first blush is the person who helped solve the crime. We've seen that before. So this is, I guess you would say, a burden of hand.
Right. Thinking, obviously very different circumstances, but, the comment made by the White House about paying out on the euro, right? And maybe avoid paying that out. All right, so, last night we were talking about the payment, right? You had said that there was a payment to the Bitcoin account in the original ransom letter which you received, right? And then that payment came in then fast and furious, right? They took this individual in who it turned out was not related to this, and that was wrong. But that is fast and furious what led to that. But nonetheless, the money has gone into that Bitcoin account that you had in that letter. Have you seen anything else going on with that account?
No, but there was just a boatload of information on social media last night that 15 minutes or so after we saw activity in that account, there was another Bitcoin account that somebody found where he said that somebody deposited $6 million, and a lot of people were speculating that the $6 million was actually the ransom money, and that is the correct amount. So we did some checking with law enforcement today, and we can tell you that $6 million is unrelated to the Nancy Guthrie case.
So completely unrelated, even though the amount is $6 million, but it's unrelated.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's obviously very significant. Now, also, Armin, you've been talking to your sources, I know, about what anybody watching has seen or had conversations about. There's a lot of theories and things that are out there about what happened here, including things like the car near Nancy Guthrie's home that was towed away by authorities, Nancy Guthrie's family members. What are they telling you?
I spent some time on the phone today on this with law enforcement, and what I can tell you is they have come up with crusades. They have looked for 10 days to find surveillance video or something meaningful to help them figure out what car this person used to get there and to escape. And they have not found it yet. Not a lot of trying, and they're still looking. But so far, they are stymied. That was a little surprising to me, but they have been a series of events.
It's pretty incredible to think about it. You also have, and this is just a part of it, because you look at the backpack and you look at the reporting tonight, and you're going to post about a picture of FBI agents picking up that glove about a mile from Nancy Guthrie's home that may or may not be related to the glove that we all saw in the doorbell cam footage. But you've been trying to figure out who made the glove, the backpack, the gun, the holster, all of it, right? Because all of this could say a lot, what this person was wearing and where they got it from. So, what are you finding on this?
Here's what I find. It just seemed obvious to me that what they were going to do, what law enforcement was going to do, is they were going to track down, who bought some of these things from a store in the Tucson area, because they do believe this person is from that area, or Amazon, or something like that. So I have confirmed with law enforcement that is exactly what they're doing. And what I'm told, and I'm going to have to refer to my notes, that the three items they were particularly interested in were the backpack, the gloves, and the gun. So let me talk about the backpack, because what we found this morning was there were reflective pieces on this backpack, and we matched them, we believe, to this Walmart Ozark Trail Hiker backpack, and they have the same reflective marks on them. And just a little bit ago, KOLD said that law enforcement told them that is indeed the backpack, this Walmart Ozark Trail Hiker backpack. So, that's something that would be relevant, certainly, to police, to the FBI, to figure out, did somebody buy that, in the last few days, or it could have been something somebody had for a long time. I think more interesting, Aaron, is the gun. Because if you look at that gun, it seems like there is a polyester holster on it. Now, I don't know that much about firearms, but we've done some digging. And what we're told is that type of holster typically carries a revolver. And in this case, it was a semi-automatic handgun. So what the first to us is that if somebody showed up with an odd sort of weapon in that type of holster, that might have been noticed, say, at a gun range. So we've been calling around a gun range to find out if they saw anybody with that type of holster, because it was a little bit odd. We had no luck, but I know authorities are looking at just that. So these three things, the backpack, the gloves, and the gun, are things that they're particularly interested in. You know, someone goes into a Home Depot center and they buy one of these items. Even if they pay cash, they have a record of who bought when it was purchased. And then you look at the surveillance video and say you picked it out off the shelf and took it to the cash register. And that's the way a lot of crimes are solved. And I know that's one of the things law enforcement is trying to do right now.
Well, yeah, that's central government when they bought the backpack, but obviously Walmart will cooperate, right? They can see every single one of those. Those are filled in backpacks when they were bought, where they were bought. You know, I mean, one of these things could end up with those. We don't know. All right, and just one quick thing to check here. The account last night that the money was wired to the original one. You haven't seen anything new in that one, right?
No, same way.
Yeah, all right. All right, well, Harvey, thanks so much. It was always great to talk to you, and a lot of the details there. Thanks.
Good talking to you.
All right, at 11, founder of TMZ. And next, FBI agents on the ground in Nancy Duffy's neighborhood. Her neighbor of 11 years joins us live on this new search there. And new details about Savannah Guthrie's siblings who have been by her side. Nanny's like the blood going through my veins. She's my sister.
Reaching PM wasn't good. Was this?
CNN sent it over there at school with jokes and stuff to help us with material for pieces and have it out in the street. Oh, so I thought they were important and they did it to help.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Let's go back to, we're going to go to the fence. CNN from what?
Well, I got news for you. New episode Saturday at 9 on CNN, and next day on the CNN app.
Your mental health is better, but having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with
Ingrezza. Number 1 prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater than 10 times, with most seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And you can keep taking those mental health meds.
Ingrezza can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior, mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling and hives, sleepiness, the most common side effect. Know how Ingrezza affects you. Before operating a car or dangerous machinery, report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
Dry eyes still gritty? Let them feel. Remove contact lenses before using MyBo. Wait at least 30 minutes before putting them back in. Eye redness and blurred vision may occur. Ask about prescription dry eye drop MyBo.
Arthritis causes pain in your joints. Unlike pills, Voltaren gel is applied to the site of pain, penetrating deep through the skin to the joint, reducing intense pain caused by inflammation and making it more freedom. Voltaren, clinically proven, long-lasting arthritis pain relief.
The Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress was designed to help make aches and pains a thing of the past. Because only Tempur material eases your pressure points in a way no other mattress can. During our President's Day sale, save up to $500 on select adjustable mattress sets.
I got her a little something. A little something, Dad?
Hold up. Won't roll his 401k account into an Empower IRA and plan for times like this. I'm for Team Splurge. Get rid of money so you can be a little back. Empower.
I like things personalized, like my coffee. So when my doctor prescribed Vyvgart Hytrulo self-injection for my generalized myasthenia gravis, we personalized my treatment goals.
Vyvgart Hytrulo can improve daily abilities and reduce muscle weakness.
It's my treatment, my way.
Vyvgart Hytrulo for weekend away Steve.
Is travel ready? You can go where I go.
Self-injection fits my plans. Do not use this material if you're allergic to its ingredients. It may increase infection risk and cause serious allergic or infusion or injection-related reactions. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, fever, recent or planned vaccinations, allergy history, or kidney problems. Most common side effects include respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions.
Why Vyvgart Hytrulo self-injection?
Reducing my symptoms.
That's treatment? My way. Ask your neurologist about Vyvgart Hytrulo.
I'm Maria Montgomery, and at Westshore Home, we make home remodeling from tub to shower conversions to walk-in tub installations and even full bath remodels. We're ready to get rid of your old, outdated bathroom and transform it into your dream space. So if your bathroom looks like this, or even this, we're ready to transform your bathroom. The best part is we don't require any money down, so you can get started and not make your first payment until after the project is complete. All of our projects are professionally installed by our crews of highly trained employee installers, never subcontractors. Right now, we have something special going on. It's our winter savings event. Lock in free installation on all tub to shower conversions. Plus, for a limited time, get 18 months of no interest financing. Just call or visit westshorebath.com.
For the stories that matter, Anderson Cooper 360 tonight at 8 on CNN.
Breaking news, law enforcement has identified the specific type of backpack worn by the person captured on Nancy Guthrie's surveillance camera. That is according to TMZ founder Harvey Levin, who just shared that with us moments ago. And it comes as FBI agents are searching again near Nancy Guthrie's home. CNN crews saw them this afternoon, specifically the land along the road where her home is located. And as you can see, there's thick brush and cacti along that stretch, as you see here. Up front now is Laura Giordano. She is Nancy Guthrie's neighbor and has lived near Nancy's home for 11 years. Laura, what a bizarre and frightening situation that you and all of your neighbors are living through right now, and just to even imagine what you're going through. They're looking, I know, around your home. They're talking to neighbors. They're searching the foothills in the neighborhood, trying to look for any kind of evidence connected to her disappearance and the man on that doorbell camera. What did you notice today, Laura?
I noticed this morning, thank you for inviting me. I noticed this morning when driving around before I had read the reports that there were groups of people around on the outskirts of the neighborhood, which I hadn't seen before on the main thoroughfares. We have a thoroughfare to the south of us called River Road, and a thoroughfare that's a main thoroughfare from the foothills down through University of Arizona and south called Campbell Avenue, and I saw groups of people along those areas, so I assumed that they were searchers, so they weren't identified, with any official, jackets, FBI or Sheriff's Department.
So I know that you, Laura, there have been images of Nancy Guthrie's roof, and that that there had been a tip from somebody that maybe people have been up there and go up there and they went and they retrieved something. We don't know exactly, how important that might have been, but that tip was important for them. And I know that you're the one who told them to do that. You said, look at her roof. You also said to look at the septic tank. And these are really important things, and we saw images of them obviously doing exactly as you had suggested. Why did you think it was important to make those specific suggestions?
Well, regarding the roof, I had been talking with a friend of mine who's a very detailed person as well, and we were discussing the situation, and she said, did you notice the roof? And we both looked at the image, and we both agreed that roof looked recently recoated. Not that I thought there could be something up there, but I hadn't seen them on the roof previously, and I would assume that when you're investigating a case, you want to inspect every inch of that property, so I was glad to see that they were on the roof the next morning. I assume it was probably because I spoke directly with them about it. Maybe it's a coincidence. And then I did speak with someone about the septic tank because I was not sure. The FBI agents who were there at that time were aware that we have septic tanks, and there's a big hole in the ground that is usually like the size of a manhole cover, and I wanted to make sure that they were aware that that existed, and then I saw the image that they searched. So I was glad that they did that.
Well, and these are important things, and obviously showing that they're talking to neighbors and you're getting that information is making a big difference. When you saw the video that came out yesterday, that the FBI release of the armed and masked person at Nancy Guthrie's front door, obviously this is your neighbor, this is your neighborhood, this is a terrifying situation. What was your reaction when you saw that?
It was startling and a bit terrifying, but it immediately, I immediately went to assessing the physique of this person. I immediately could see the physique of this, the size of the head, the shape of the legs, the probably approximate weight, just to see if he looked familiar. I assumed it was a male. It looks like a male, and I immediately started running through the list of people that I've worked with here. And as I may have mentioned earlier to the producer, that a lot of times people share service people in the area. It's not out of the ordinary that for the same yard service to be on 3 or 4 different properties, to give referrals to your neighbors or roofers or electricians. So I just immediately looked to see if the shape looked familiar to me, and I immediately did that more so than waiting fearful. So hopeful because now we have an image to go by. So momentarily, I pulled out some hope. Yeah, I was waiting for a while, but I pulled out some hope. Yeah.
Well, and of course there is hope, and I know Savannah and her family has hope and believe that their mother is still alive. So thank you so much, Laura. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And tonight at 11, don't miss a special hour by Laura Coates. It's called Search for Nancy Guthrie. That will be at 11, of course, with Laura. And out front next, as authorities expand their search for Nancy Guthrie, a closer look at the family at the center of this.
Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon.
And Attorney General Pam Bondi today grilled on Capitol Hill over handling of the Epstein file. Her response is, frankly, shocking.
You don't tell me. Yeah, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
You're a lawyer, not even a lawyer.
Asthma. Does it have you missing out on what you love? Get back to better breathing with Fasenra, an add-on treatment for eosinophilic asthma. Fasenra is not for sudden breathing problems. Serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis, may occur. Get help right away for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop asthma treatments, including oral steroids, without talking with your doctor. Tell your doctor if your asthma worsens or you have a parasitic infection. Headache and sore throat may occur. Ask your doctor if Fasenra is right for you. This is an urgent appeal from Save the Children.
I saw war, smoking, shooting. I'm worried for my future.
Conflict is raging across the world, and millions of children's lives are being devastated by war, hunger, disease, and poverty. We urgently need your help to reach children in crisis. Please call or go online to give just $10 a month, only 33 cents a day. We need 1,000 new monthly donors this month to help children in crisis around the world. You can help us provide food, essentials, and life-saving medical care to children in the most need.
ما نحتاج ننطلق انتقال القصر فهمت حياتنا الله يستقبل فيهم بس.
In the darkest times, children suffer the most. You can help by calling right now and giving just $10 a month. Please call or go online now. Your donation today can help secure additional grants, which can multiply the impact of your support up to 10 times. And when you call with your credit card, We will send you the Save the Children tote bag as a thank you for your support.
وقتی قدم جمعات مکلک قصدی کندات مملکت و دنگی پیشنگان پیشن ممان قانونی که مالی فهموان دیداری.
Your small monthly donation of just $10 could be the reason a child in crisis survives. Show them they're not alone. Please call or go online to givetosave.org to help save lives.
I need to find a Valentine's gift fast.
I just don't know what to do.
So I went to 1-800-Flowers.com.
Wow. Seriously, wow. You're gonna wow. Valentine's.
1-800-Flowers.com, guaranteed to wow.
The Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic automatically responds to snoring. So no more hiding under your pillow, because this system actually detects snoring, then adjusts to help reduce it. During our President's Day sale, save up to $500 on select adjustable mattress sets.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate.
You're turning 65 soon. You should really call and ask them yourself.
Thank you for calling out. How can I help you?
Do you really have Medicare plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all three. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really?
That's right. Aetna also has Medicare Advantage plans with a $0 monthly plan premium.
Oh, I like that.
Turning 65, call 1-888-65-AETNA to find an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan that meets your unique needs.
Federal agents are executing and terrorizing American citizens, detaining and tear-gassing children, creating chaos.
Are we really going to be the Gestapo? Where's your papers? Is that what we've come to?
Things are out of control when the government kills Americans and lies about the victims to cover up the crime. It's not law and order, and it's not leadership. Those responsible must be fired. President Trump, stop the abuse. Investigate the killings. It's gone too far.
Disaster. The Chernobyl meltdown, March 1st on CNN and next day on the CNN app.
Tonight, still no suspects. Law enforcement desperately searching around Nancy Guthrie's home now after canvassing her older daughter Annie Guthrie's neighborhood yesterday. We've seen both Annie and Cameron Guthrie flanking their famous sister in the series of emotional videos that Savannah's posted on Instagram. Jason Carroll is out front now with a closer look at the Guthrie siblings at the heart of this.
We beg you now to return our mother to us.
Throughout their horrific ordeal, Savannah Guthrie's siblings have been at her side.
On behalf of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom.
Guthrie's brother Cameron is the oldest of the three. He's a retired military pilot who once served with the Vermont Air National Guard.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Charles Guthrie, and I'm Savannah's big brother.
The Today Show featured the eldest Guthrie with his baby sister, who took her on a special flight back in 2012.
Call it Operation Twisted Sister.
I'll be in the front, and you can see in the back.
Guthrie later noted her brother served his country as an F-16 pilot for 26 years before retiring. He delivered the second social media message from the family last Thursday.
I'm speaking for the Guthrie family. Whoever is out there holding our mother, we want to hear from you.
Guthrie's older sister Annie has also spoken on a social media post from the siblings.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon.
Guthrie's older sister is a jeweler and a writer who has taught creative writing courses at the University of Arizona. She has written 2 books, one about jewelry design, the other book of poems, and is married to Tommaso Cioni, who is a teacher. Nancy Guthrie was last seen by her family the evening before she disappeared. She had gone to dinner at her daughter's home, and family took her back home that same night. Guthrie has spoken about the close bond she shares with her sister.
Annie's like the blood going through my veins. She's my sister. She's always been there all my life. My sister and I are like the sun and the moon. Together we make a whole.
This from a 2017 Today Show segment featuring the 2 of them.
Annie and I were both cut out and we both decided to live at home. And we had a spoken or unspoken pact that on the weekends, even though we were college girls, one of us would always stay home on one of the weekend nights so that my home would be alone. That was just something we did together as sisters.
Annie Guthrie giving these thoughts during the family's desperate plea and her mother's Denise.
Mama. Mama. If you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
Jason Carroll, CNN, New York.
And next, Attorney General Pam Bondi, defiant of DOJ's handling of the Epstein files.
Please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice.
I used to think all money managers were the same, but Fisher Investments is different.
How different are they really?
Fisher's investment counselors are dedicated to service, not sales, and they reach out proactively.
They probably invest in a bunch of mutual funds like other money managers.
No, they build a tailored portfolio based on your personal goals, needs, and more.
Well, they probably have a complex fee structure.
No, Fisher has a transparent fee that's a percentage of your portfolio.
So we do better when you do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
This is the story of the one who knows well-prepared workdays take off smoothly and land right on time. That's why he counts on Granger. With next-day delivery and professional-grade products, Granger helps assure thousands of passengers fly through the day like clockwork. Call, click Granger.com.